The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Morning, fellas. Deepak, Albert, guys, good morning. Jim in San Diego, Paul, good morning, fellas. Today is February 15. It is Tuesday. Ozzy, good morning. Chad, Paul, Rich, guys, good morning. As you guys, I'm sure, are well aware, we have, good morning, Dan. We have PPI at 8:30. Consequently, I do not have any bots on. My bots are off. I did turn them on when I got up at 5 a.m. None of them took any trades, although the NASDAQ would have taken a short about 5 minutes ago. I've had them off since maybe 7:30, an hour ahead of the news. So if you guys are, good morning, Nick. Nice. Yeah, we'll get to that in a second. If you guys are running bots, you may wish to turn them off. Yesterday, news seems to be, the headlines coming out of Ukraine seem to be, I guess, the driver in the market yesterday, at least. When we were in the afternoon session, we caught a nice short for 200 and roughly 60 points when the Ukrainian president came out and said that Russia was invading on Wednesday. And then later in the day, that was walked back. And now overnight, we get news that Russia is potentially withdrawing some troops. I'm not convinced that Putin has gone soft, but we'll see what we get today. Headlines will be the morning, Hubba Hubba. Headlines will be the driver. So crude has backed off a bit. Gold has backed off a bit on those headlines. Indices have gotten a very nice relief rally off of yesterday's lows. Started yesterday when the Ukrainian president walked that talk back. But as I said, I'm not buying into it. Currently, we have about 2,800 net buyers in the NASDAQ. And I would expect for us to continue in longs on pullbacks, barring some, news. So 139,000 contracts have traded, 2,700, almost 800 in net buyers in the NASDAQ. The ES has traded 258,000. So volume is higher. Yeah, I think he said he was joking. 9,200 net buyers. Gold, very high volume in gold. Very high volume. Normally we come in, it's around 54,000. We're at 111,000 with 1,500 net sellers. Crude, also very high volume, 4,900 net sellers. Again, we have PPI at 8:30, so we certainly aren't going to do any trading ahead of PPI. If you guys are here on trial, good morning and welcome back for a few of you, your second day. We do have a trial starting this morning. Good morning and welcome. Again, bots are off. You guys can run them through news if you'd like. Your prerogative. I do not, will not. Morning, Dave. Let me read the disclaimer and we'll take a look around and see where we could go. U.S. government required disclaimer: futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your own accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. Pushing resistance here, guys, at 52.6. You guys might want to come out at 53.1. Or always as you see fit. But if we break above 53.3, this thing can go a long, long ways. Long ways. We're struggling right at that area. Got a block buyer here at 52.5. You've got a seller here at 52. If you guys are nervous or anxious, take your trade off. Stop is going to be I'll give it 49.1. Oh, almost 53. Come on. Oh, come on. Dos más. Target filled. Target filled. Okay. $49.5 on the stop. I'd like to get to 57. Potentially as high as 67. Got a lot of sellers. If we can get up through this first swing, we're pushing resistance here. All right, the gold bot is long. Need to push through this swing here, fellas. Come on, don't create this double top. There we go. There you go, guys. 28 tick runner, 35 tick runner. Some of you guys should be at your daily goals. So now let's move our stop. We can go to break even. Real stop should probably be 51.1. But trade them as you see fit, guys. Trade them as you see fit. We just ran into resistance again. At the close of this candle, I'd like to get my stop to 52.9, as long as we don't come down below 52.9. Man, I can't move it there now. If you guys want to take your risk off, take it off. We could pull back to 48.5, even down here to 49.8 for a retest. But if this comes back up through 53.9, this will probably pop. I do have a, now it's going to take me out. No, it held. Some buyers coming in at 51.8, sellers with them. But they did buy 51.8. I have depending on where this next candle opens, I really have nowhere to move this stop. You could potentially go to 52.1 at the close of the candle, as long as it opens above that, but that'll probably get clipped. Go. Come on, buyers. Let me see what NASDAQ's doing. NASDAQ looks like it wants to push back to 525. Nothing doing here, fellas. Crude was the monster. Take a look at news. Space. Virgin Galactic opens reservations for space. Yandex, don't even know who they are. Q4 revenue up 54% year over year. Avis Budget reports record Q4 adjusted EBITDA. Apple is strong. All right. All right, I'm out. Target one only. Because one of your time frames is incongruent. You have one green time frame and one red time frame. That's why it's white. Reload the chart. Anybody is interested in Apple. Oh. All right, so the expiration is February 18th. Okay. If anybody is interested in calls. While I was gone, crude has first target. Sitting now on first target. Auto Trail is at break even. And crude took a trade and got first target. Morning, Jeff. Nice job, Ozzy. Anybody have any questions, guys, before we go? We still have about 7 minutes, guys. If no one has any questions, sit tight. I'll leave it. If it goes to even, it goes to even. If we can get a near VWAP and above, we go. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to crude on the long or the short. Bot got the short. One minute. 1 minute. Putin saying that a partial withdrawal of troops has been taken. No confirmation from any Western sources that some troops have been pulled back. Just remind me, Mimi. All right, guys, under 10 seconds. 2, 1, 0. We are open. Small buyers on the open. I still think lower. We'll see. I got nothing. I have nada. My sense is we're coming to VWAP first. They can't muster much buying. Fairly slow. 400 buyers in here now. Let's take a look and see what order flow has to say. Out on gold on the runner. You got a 103 buyer at 74, but that's it. It's pretty anemic for 1 minute into the market. Yeah, that's why gold is coming down also, I'm sure. Crude probably comes to 90.75. Still think we're coming to VWAP. Looks like it wants lower. Russell shorted on the bot. This is going to go to a loss. Out. Let it chop around, guys. There's nothing here. YM looks like it's going to go long. YM, if you trade YM 840, looks like it wants to go long. It's 850 now. YM. Yes, I don't have a thing. Russell pushing up now. Crude getting waylaid. And gold, nada. Natural gas is a short if you trade gas. NASDAQ, nothing, fellas. Nothing. Republicans attempting to slow down Fed nominees over one controversial nominee, Raskin. Don't even know who he is. Don't know the name. Got a gap to fill in the cash. All right. All small buy. I mean, there's nobody to key off of. There's buyers. Back up to 1,900 net buyers. Well, you should have turned. Yeah, you should have turned RTY off. RTY at the open is hit and miss. More often than not, it's a winning trade, but all right, guys. I'm willing to try a short. Push back up to 95. Come on, 95. Give me 95 to 02. All right, now I'm going to try a 95. All right, there's the short, 95. I'd like target one back at 84. No. And we still have buyers. Damn it. Come on. They had sellers, buyers trying. All right, guys, I'm going to get out of this trade. I don't think it's going very far. The only way this flips into a long is above 27. So unless this goes above 27, it's not a long for me. Above 27, I would trade it long to 42. Watch a break above 27. Here it comes back down to my 95. Big gap to fill here in the cash. Right back pretty much to my entry. We do have 2,000 buyers. Got a 135 here at 03 half. That seems to be the big buyer. You can try a 78 half, 78 half on a long, but I still think it's going to have to go above 27 to continue this long. It's below my previous short entry. And there comes my first target. You are a dog. We would have had first target. Get ready for a bounce. 78 is where I see it bouncing. It came through that a bit, but small sellers in here. And we're pulling back here. Small bounce at 78, not much. SPYs have a gap up from 39 and change to 43, almost 4. Russia will act according to how the situation develops. 78 was the bounce. Another long on gold on the bot. Yep, 78 was the trade. He who hesitates, over 27 and we go long. Over 27. Nice job, John. Again, Putin with the double talk. I think that's part and parcel why this market is so. If I had to take a trade, guys, it's got to be long, right? Based on that delta. But we're really not moving. Look at this range. This is our opening range. Not much. I have nothing to key off of, no size. Putin probably covered his national deficit yesterday on calls. Putin saying we see NATO at our door. We want to solve the issue of the Ukraine in NATO now. Watch Apple. We hope our partners will hear us. I mean, we have buyers, right? But, you know, they could, anything he says, they could rip 2,000 sellers in a second. We're not going anywhere. All right, we're trying to move higher. 2,100 buyers, you got to be long now. You really have to be long. It's just an ugly trade. I'm going to try it, but this could be a really, really ugly trade. 2,100 net buyers, I got to be long. And I just came through the previous swing. You've got to be long. But it's an ugly trade. It is a really ugly trade. Again, with Putin speaking, you know, this is ES trying to break out. NASDAQ's trying. Good morning, Caleb. No, I'm not. This is just a terrible. I mean, we've got a ton of buyers, guys. I don't know what this is waiting on. The NASDAQ looks like it's trying to, push higher with 2,000 buyers. I'm not watching it. Where is it? Caleb, where is it? Last I looked, it was 34, 32. It's not helping, guys. It's not helping that Putin is speaking. That's why we're really going nowhere. On 2,000 net buyers. I mean, it looks like the market wants to go up, but I think that the market is also fearful of anything he may say. All right, guys, I'm going to kill this trade. I know that this is the most bullish week of the year, but Putin's not helping us. I mean, we've got buying, got a ton of buying. We have the buyers. We should be long. Fudger. Looks like we come back. I mean, it looks like now it wants 42. 42. If anybody took that 95, 09. Okay, Chad, 09. As you see fit always, but it should get you 09 target. Okay, Frank. Got 06. God, I like the afternoon trading so much better. Come on. Not quite to 9, but not a bad trade. Come on. Seriously? Back up to 27, almost 800 buyers. SPY gapped up right into resistance. I'd almost be inclined to buy puts here for the gap fill. We gapped up right to the 21-day moving average. We're now sitting on the 200 on SPY. You have a gap fill, 443 back down to 439, 4 points in the SPY. Got a 159 buyer now, getting a little more interesting here at 03.5. $8.50. My target was 09. Got 8.5. There it is. Target hit. Sit here and drink coffee, guys. Long. Now 3,000 buyers. Long. You can't be short. It's just terrible price action. We got to get through 22. Again, the opening range high. If we do, that could do it. Nice job, Frank. Yeah, I don't like anything in this market right now, Mimi. Nothing. Especially with options. They're killing people on premium right now. The trade and you know, I don't follow options. I mean, meaning I don't have an options chain that I'm watching. Was when Tesla was down. Hang on one second. All right, target one filled. Small dink and dunk sellers in here. Second target filled on RTY. Nice job, Chad. Second target filled. EF is trying to roll over on the bot. I don't necessarily like that trade above VWAP, but we do have a gap to fill here. SPY fading a bit. Out on the last contract on the Russell, 2 contracts. Gold. If we can get up through this 500, we'll get that 09. There you go, $700. Come on, you got them. You got them. You got $1,000, 1,100. Can't get 09. Got 06. Should get 09. Trade him as you see fit. Good God. 3,000 buyers. 3,000 again, and we can't go anywhere. I can't even get a 20 hand, just barely a 20 handle run. We got 7 quarter. Hit target, no fill. To the tick. Hit it to the tick. No fill. No fill. You, Scott, you are the worst, man. Anybody get filled at 9? Anybody get filled? Okay, you came out at 05. Okay. I'm guessing nobody else took the trade. What a bunch of crap. I'm out of it. What a bunch of crap. Right target. Seriously, bunch of garbage today. Record this. It was an abysmal bot trade today. Gold took 2 trades. Trade number 1 was a winner. Trade number 2 missed first target by a couple of ticks. This is just a second signal. This is not an additional trade or an addition. It's just an additional signal from the original trade. So 2 trades, 1 winner, 1 loser. Crude had 1 trade, very nice winner. First and second targets hit. Actually, third target hit. ES took 1 trade. It was a loser. Russell took trade number 1 was a loser. And trade number 2, did I not mark that? Trade number 2 was a winner. And here is your day that just was an abomination. So here is trade number 1. What, theoretically, my bot was off for PPI. All right, nice trade, Neither here nor there. And then we got all into this chop. So trade number 1, as far as I'm concerned, loser. Trade number 2 got first target, winner. Trade number 3, loser. trade number 4 loser, trade number 5 winner. So the bot had 3 winners in 6 trades. And this is where we got chopped to death. So I will leave this on all day. This is the only trade that's on. So what does that mean? For my trials, let me show you where we're at, and let me tell you where we can get. The bot is down 56.82 today. 56.82. I mean, that is a mind-numbing, suck your brains out, horrific trade. Best case scenario, this thing goes up and gets third target. You can take off $2,000. It's down 3,600. That is best case scenario because they're done trading, right? So this is recorded. This is going to be posted on YouTube. I don't, pardon my French, but I don't bullshit. When I tell you the bot was up 10 grand last week, it was up 10 grand. If I tell you it's down 5,600, it's down 5,600. It is what it is. For those of you guys that are on trial, over the last 31 weeks, we're up $120,662. So I take the bad, which is infrequent, with the good. But we are down 56.8250 with this trade. Best case scenario, it gets that target. You can take off about $2,000. It's still going to be down. Now we were up 1,600 yesterday. So if we can get, if that goes to the last target, and I believe it will, we're still going to be down probably 1,800 for the week. Big deal. Big deal. Right? Now, if you started trading it today, you go, Jesus, I'm underwater. But you have to look at it long term. There is something else I could have done. But I can't do it in the room because guys will miss it. So we have another setting on the bot with using a 5-minute. If I would have used this setting, given the chop, and I'll do education next Saturday, not this week, I won't be here, right? If you guys recognize that we're in chop, we go to a bigger time frame on the secondary settings. This would have taken a single trade for target 1 and a losing trade here. So you'd have had 2 trades, a winner and a loser, right? Wouldn't have gotten this first trade either, but neither here nor there. I'm using the small settings, which are giving me, if you're Italian, it's giving me agita. But it is what it is. Again, you know, it is what it is. You're welcome, Albert. So we'll let that go to completion. For my order flow, guys, I will see you guys in just under an hour. For my 1 o'clock guys, I'll see you in just under 2 hours. My goal is to leave this on for the day. All right. So again, when the bot is down, I show the numbers. I don't hide from a bad day any more than, I'm not going to tout it. I'm going to tout a good day in a good week. But it is what it is. But I do believe we're going higher. Nice job, Ozzy, up $1,700. I can, when can I can't do it today, Patrick, because I'm in the room till 4. I can tomorrow. I do want to talk to you, though, about that stuff. Guys, be blessed. I'll send you back an email, Patrick. Have a great day. I will see all of you.